Hello and welcome to another episode of the Confident Musician Show. You are tuning into 5 pro tips on help. I am addicted to social media. I am your host, Brett Cusack, aka Megalove, and I'm a musician, songwriter, music educator, and life coach. And at the Confident Musician, we help you to overcome self-doubt and overwhelm and create more confidence than you ever thought possible so you can make music and make a difference and share your unique talents with the world. Without further ado, let's jump into our 5 pro tips. And if you do hear anything useful, valuable, interesting in this video, please let us know in the comments. Your feedback is super, super important. And if you know somebody else who's addicted to social media and scrolling their life away, please tag them in this video or send it to them in a DM. All right, 5 pro tips. Tip number 1 is probably not so fun to hear, but it is that you will not move a muscle unless you are perceiving more benefits over drawbacks. So if you feel like you're addicted to social media, it's because social media is designed to keep you on it, and they are doing a fantastic job if you're watching this video. But the idea is that subconsciously you've got a strategy that is playing out in your world, and your brain's primary purpose is to keep you safe. And so social media and being on social media is the best strategy that your life currently has in order to give you whatever perceived benefits that story is keeping you safe with. So it might be that you fear the unknown, you don't want to go out there and do some hard, not so fun things that are actually going to help you with your life, your health, your fitness, your music career, whatever it might be. You may be also using it as a strategy to chill out and not to do things. You may also be getting some benefits of like learning. And so we just want to, at tip number 1, start to acknowledge that that is the strategy we're using. And it's not good, bad, right or wrong. It's just whatever it is, that's the best strategy that you currently have. The great thing is that you are a smart cookie and you can figure out your way out of this. So tip number 2 is what are all these benefits that you're getting out of this? So grab a piece of paper and start listing what all the things you're actually getting out of it. So I've put some examples in the notes. You might be getting a feeling of safety. You might be feeling connected to the people that you're actually following. You might be learning, you might be being entertained. And so if you're getting all of these benefits out of your social media, and there are then drawbacks listed to doing the things that are not so fun, not so easy, that might help you along your music career. If there is more benefits or drawbacks, you're going to stay stuck doing the strategy that you currently have. Tip number 3 is, with your list of benefits, what are some viable alternatives to get those same benefits? So if you're feeling a experience of safety, you might get out there and start doing some open mic nights, and then you'll start to realize that doing open mic nights actually helps you grow, and you might actually start feeling safe in that. And is that a higher quality benefit? I think so. How can you feel significant? So from doing some open mic nights, or doing your first Facebook Live, or joining a songwriting and networking and collaboration event, or getting some music lessons, or getting some mindset coaching, that might make you start to feel significant in a higher quality way. You might start to also feel connected with the people that you're starting to hang out with, and they're people that are going to move you along your journey and actually hold your hand while you start to learn some new skills. So tip 3 is, what are some viable alternatives, higher quality viable alternatives to get those same benefits? Tip number 4 is to start setting some boundaries. And start small and get compliant with small commitments. So I do not have my phone in the bedroom when I sleep, because I used to get up and check my bank accounts and my emails if I woke up. So that is definitely not healthy, and I definitely don't do that anymore. I've also started deleting. I've deleted the Facebook app off my phone, and I also delete the Instagram app off my phone, and I upload it every day in order to do this, because I'm recording live on Instagram, and I do a few little things on Instagram, and then if I'm checking it again, I just delete the app again. So I'm not as active on social media anymore, but I'm intentionally doing high quality posts to do this sort of material and content for you guys. I do use Facebook on my computer, but at least I'm not checking my Facebook on my computer and then picking up my phone and checking my Facebook. So I delete the apps. So some other ideas might be to set some time limitations. That didn't necessarily work for me. Turn off notifications. My cousin said to me many, many years ago when I first had my mobile phone, she said, your phone is there for your convenience, not everybody else's. So if you try to call me, it is most likely that I will call you back when I have the next best time. Because usually if someone's calling me, I'm not in front of my notes or calendar or whatever it is that that person needs. So I will then call that person back when I am ready to actually make that phone call. There are some certain times where I do have notifications on, but I choose when that is. So tip number 4 is to set some boundaries, some restrictions, and then start small and get compliant. Tip number 5 is to get a coach or mentor to help you overcome this addiction. Your strategy is there to keep you safe, and sometimes your strategy might avoid doing new things because your strategy works. So having a coach or mentor will help you to start to uncover some of the problems behind the problems, hold your hand while you stay committed to your growth and change. And if you are curious about maybe starting to look at some of the problems behind the problems, that's why I've created my latest course, which is called Confidence and Happiness Secrets for Musicians, which you can get on the link below this video. There is how to master time management for musicians. There's how to create rockstar confidence. There's how to write songs that stand out. There's access to our private Facebook page, and a whole bunch of other really cool bonuses. About $1,800 worth of content in there, and you can get it for less than the cost of a packet of strings. I don't know how long it's going to be on that price for. I don't know how long it's going to be on that price for. So please make sure you get a copy right away. Alrighty, let's recap our 5 pro tips. Tip number 1 is you're not going to move a muscle while you're perceiving more benefits over drawbacks. You can only ever change 3 things: your perceptions, your decisions, and actions. Most people try to make new decisions at the start of the year or on a year that says 2020. And they start taking new actions, and then 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 6 months, 3 months later, they're back on the couch with a pizza and a beer going, I made a new decision. So if we don't start to acknowledge that our perceptions are running the show, then we are going to continue in the same loop. So we need to start to acknowledge that changing the perception is the key here. So tip number 2 is, what are all the benefits you're getting out of social media? So start to acknowledge that you're getting all these benefits. Number 1, that'll actually just help you give yourself a bit of a break. You're like, I'm using this to relax. I'm starting to feel connected to more of my friends that I don't see that often anymore. I'm hearing music. I'm watching lots of cat videos. There's updates for all my new favorite Marvel videos and movies coming out. And so I'm getting all of these things out of there. So just give yourself a break. Tip number 3, if you do want to change those benefits, is to start listing and linking some viable alternatives where you can actually start to say, all right, cool, I can actually ring my friends instead of stalking them on Instagram. I can actually safety might be doing some martial arts. It might be actually getting out there and doing the thing that you really want to do and actually start to feel safe because you're actually now doing the thing and you're actually starting to progress in that, and that will actually start to make you feel safe doing that same thing. Tip number 4 is to set boundaries. Do not have your phone in your bedroom. Delete the apps, whether it's all of them or some of them, and only use them for a small amount of time. Set time limitations on how much social media that you do consume. Turn off your notifications. Start small and get compliant with those small changes, or make big changes, see how you go. And tip number 5 is to get a coach or a mentor to help speed up the process and to hold your hand while you start to make some real change in your life. And if it seems like I might be the right person for you, you can book a 15-minute Q&A with me on the link below this video, where we can find out what your challenges are, what you'd love to be able to achieve, and then I can share with you how our program works. I do have a limited amount of spaces for new clients and limited amount of Q&As, so they do fill up. So please book the link, book a call with me on the link below this video. Do not wait. So many of my clients say, I wish I did this sooner. And yes, it is going to cost you some money to invest in yourself, but you can always make more money, but you cannot make more time. And so if you're the type of person that values growth over money, book a link, book a quick call with me to get the conversation started. And let's get you moving forward in your music career. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you know somebody who is addicted to social media, flick this video across to them so they can learn about what is actually happening for them. And if you like something about this video, something interesting, unique, useful, or valuable, please let us know in the comments. Your feedback is so appreciated. Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Brett, aka Megalove, and I'm the head coach at The Confident Musician, and I would love to meet you and help you along the journey. But until next time, make music, make a difference, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye. Yeah.